Operations management is a crucial aspect of any business. It involves managing the processes that transform inputs into outputs. These outputs can be goods or services. Essentially, operations management is about creating value by efficiently and effectively using resources. This includes managing people, materials, and technology. Supply chain management is closely linked to operations management. It focuses on the flow of goods and services. This includes the movement and storage of raw materials, work-in-process inventory, and finished goods. A well-managed supply chain ensures that the right products are delivered to the right place at the right time. Operations management and supply chain management are essential for businesses to thrive. They help organizations to reduce costs, improve quality, and enhance customer satisfaction. Businesses typically have three core functional areas: operations, marketing, and finance. Each area plays a vital role in the success of the organization. Operations is responsible for producing and delivering goods or services. Marketing focuses on promoting and selling these goods or services to customers. Finance manages the financial resources of the business. These three areas are interconnected and must work together seamlessly. Marketing identifies customer needs and communicates them to operations. Operations uses this information to design and produce products that meet those needs. Finance provides the necessary resources to support both operations and marketing activities. The operations function is the heart of any organization. It is responsible for the day-to-day activities that keep the business running. This includes everything from sourcing raw materials to shipping finished products. The operations manager plays a critical role in overseeing these activities. They are responsible for planning, organizing, and controlling the operations process. Key responsibilities include production planning, inventory management, quality control, and logistics. Effective operations managers are skilled in problem-solving, decision-making, and communication. They must be able to adapt to changing market conditions and customer demands. While both involve operations management, there are key differences between goods production and service operations. Understanding these differences is essential for effective management. Goods production focuses on creating tangible products. These products are typically produced, stored, and then sold to customers. Examples include cars, clothing, and electronics. Service operations, on the other hand, involve providing intangible services directly to customers. Examples include healthcare, education, and financial services. One key difference is the tangibility of the output. Goods are physical products, while services are intangible. Another difference is the involvement of the customer in the production process. Services often involve a high degree of customer interaction, while goods production is typically more standardized. Section 5. A historical look at operations management. Operations management has a rich history, dating back to the Industrial Revolution. The Industrial Revolution marked a significant shift from manual labor to machine-based manufacturing. This led to the development of new production techniques and increased efficiency. Frederick Taylor's principles of scientific management further revolutionized operations management in the early 20th century. Taylor emphasized efficiency, standardization, and the division of labor. The introduction of interchangeable parts, pioneered by Eli Whitney, was another milestone. Interchangeable parts allowed for mass production and reduced reliance on skilled craftsmen. These historical developments have shaped the field of operations management and continue to influence modern manufacturing and service industries. Section 6. Services, manufacturing, and non-manufactured goods. Services, manufacturing, and non-manufactured goods are all essential components of a thriving economy. Each sector plays a unique role in meeting the needs of consumers. Services encompass a wide range of activities, including healthcare, education, and entertainment. They are intangible and often involve direct interaction between the provider and the customer. Manufacturing involves transforming raw materials into finished goods. This sector produces tangible products that are essential for our daily lives. Non-manufactured goods, also known as natural resources, are materials or substances that occur in nature and are used with minimal processing. Examples include agricultural products, minerals, and timber. Section 7. Models in operations management. Models are simplified representations of real-world systems. They are used extensively in operations management to analyze and improve processes. Models can take various forms including mathematical equations, flowcharts, and computer simulations. One example is the economic order quantity, or EOQ model, which helps businesses determine the optimal order size for inventory. Another example is the critical path method, or CPM, which is used to schedule and manage complex projects. By using models, operations managers can make more informed decisions, optimize resource allocation, and improve overall efficiency. Section 8. Customization in Process Planning. Customization is becoming increasingly important in today's business environment. Customers are demanding products and services that are tailored to their specific needs and preferences. This trend has significant implications for process planning. Process planning involves determining the sequence of steps required to produce a product or deliver a service. In the past, process planning often focused on mass production, where all products were identical. However, with the rise of customization, businesses need to be more flexible and adaptable. This requires incorporating customization options into the process design. For example, a clothing manufacturer might offer customers the ability to choose from a variety of fabrics, colors, and sizes. This level of customization requires a more agile and responsive production process. Section 9. Trade-offs in decision-making. Decision-making is a fundamental aspect of operations management. Managers are constantly faced with choices that involve trade-offs. A trade-off occurs when choosing one option means foregoing another. For example, consider the decision of whether to drive a car or take public transportation. Driving offers convenience and flexibility, but comes with costs such as fuel, parking, and maintenance. Public transportation is generally more affordable but may involve longer travel times and limited routes. Similarly, buying a new car offers the latest features and warranty, but comes with a higher price tag. Purchasing a used car is more budget-friendly, but may require more maintenance and repairs. Understanding the trade-offs involved is crucial for making informed decisions.